Good logo. Anyway, we're down here at Splendour on the grass at Yelgan, New South Wales. So I'm going to go have a look. Let's go in there for a drive. Let's see if I can get in there. We'll go have a look. So here we are, outside. Got the 40k limit. There's a big one up over there. It says Splendour in the grass. We're in last year, rolling in the mud. And yes, it's already rained out here again. So let's go in there and we're going to go have a look. Mind you, this HOMINOID always drives around in vintage cars. So this is a 1993 Ford made in February. So there you go. So it's a couple of months into being vintage. So let's go and have a gander. So this is the old Pacific Highway, now known as Tweed Coast Road, or Tweed Valley Way. And as you can see, there's cars coming down here. There's a Queenslander, New South Wales, Queenslander, New South Wales. It's got a cow number plate. That's interesting. Anyway, let's go in there and have a look. Cut across the road. Just going to go down there and have a look a little bit. There we go, gate C, and the people are up there. I don't know what they're doing. We're just going to go have a little bit of filming. And I don't worry about them. Camping and accreditation. And we go up here. So apparently this is a camping area. There we are, Splendour on the grass, or smoking the grass, or whatever you want to call it. Let's see if we can get a clear picture of the sign. There it is over there, Splendour on the grass. It's supposed to be a great thing. Everybody wants to come here, but it's not my scene. But I thought I'd come in here, film it for you, for other people around the world who wanted to have a look. And I just really didn't realise how big this thing was. So a little bit of facts people don't know. There is a rear entrance to the camping ground on Wooyoung Road. Yes, Wooyoung Road. W-O-O-Y-U-N-G, Wooyoung Road. And you can access the camping grounds through there. And there's a guy out there with the lollipop stick. And it's also, as you go over Wooyoung Road Bridge over the railway line, that is the beginning of the bicycle trail to Moolumbar, and where the physical rails were actually cut underneath the bridge from Wooyoung Road back to Byron Bay, where the solar powered train is. Now, apparently a little word of private goings on is that, oh, this is very big. They really made it out here. They put a cycle trail in here and got trucks coming around and people camping out here. This is interesting. We've got marshals walking around. There's tents and marquees and cars. What this area used to be, I have no idea. I've got a feeling it used to be a sugarcane farm by the flatness of it. Accredited vehicles, camping, parking, work gate shuttles. Well, there we go. So let's go out here and we'll have a little gander. A few holes in the road, as you can tell by my car bouncing up and down. This is really up in the most northern easterly corner of New South Wales. It's up here in the picturesque, what we call the Burringbar Ranges. Actually, it's right on the edge of the Burringbar Ranges. That's them over there. And then to straight ahead that way, which is what I'm looking is east, is Wooyoung. And then down there to my right is Byron Bay, down to the southeast. And then straight down south is the town of Bangalore. And why I can tell you all that is because I've lived here some time in my life. Now over there we've got gates into something, or I don't know what, pedestrian sort of stuff. And camping and works gates only. And there's, I don't know, there seems to be, this is going to be a massive, great thing. Now, people complained last year when it flooded, with all the rain they had out here, they were standing out here in 8 inches of mud. Now, I honestly thought that they were standing back over there where we first come in. But what I didn't realise, you've got this over here, and there's no real... Oh, that's the other entrance gate. Right. There's that road there going up. There's some road that comes out onto the Tweed Valley Way, and that looks like an exit. Here we go. Here's a couple of campers getting on the free tractor trailer, as they call it, or hay wagon, but there's no hay about it. And they get to go for a free ride. They're on a tractor, see? I wonder where Seattle Jack is over there in Oklahoma. He'd love to ride around on one of these, along there with Howard and Mug, and of course Cosmic, and a few other people I know there in America. Cosmic actually did a story on this event last year. That there is actually a wildlife trail, access trail, because wildlife are going to have their own access. They're not allowed to make them cut across the road here in Australia. It's a very big thing over here. If you don't have it in your country, put it to your government. See, we have koala population, and the koalas need that access trail because they are so slow, they get hit by a car very easily, because look how fast the car goes. Anyway, so I don't actually have a full map of this thing, and I'm going to try and get one. You can see this is typically old paperbark tree area, and they planted it out there a bit with palm trees, and there was all that. There's natural palms around here in these places, because that's what grows here. These wild palms amongst paperbark, amongst lantana, the pesky weed, and also mosquitoes when it's summertime, which is why they have it now, because there's no mosquitoes, it's too cold, and all this windage, rainforesty sort of growth, and everybody's quite happy. Now there's the signs that they're putting up. This is Splendour in the Grass, that's over there. So Cosmic watches this. Cosmic, I've actually got it here for you, Cosmic. Just have a look for you. What it's all about, I believe it's music and it's playing and all that sort of stuff. And you go that way, that way, that way. I'll go that way. Yeah, I'll go that way. And that's basically what it is. This is all this out here. I think it's just a car park, and it's going to really be the end of it. So, getting back to the Byron Bay solar power train, this year earlier, they got approval to start to, oh, look at this. Look, here we go. Go, Dick. Yeah, dickhead's hitting up right up my ass. He could have went round me, but he didn't. Anyway, now he's going to crawl. I love them type, I really do. Right, so this is the whole point of Splendour in the Grass. This is what people are upset about, is that just here, out here on the highway, there's a set of gates. There's a sign there that says Yelgan, 2 kilometres. Now, Yelgan is a dead-end road, but it's also, there's the M1 motorway, Sydney. That's to Sydney. And that one there is from Sydney. That one there, because we drive on the left side of the road. And down here is the original Pacific Highway, which is, hello, right there, which has got the white lines on it. And you can see it's been chopped up and rebuilt, this side. Well, down here is the old railway line. So the proposal was to put a station up there to the south side of the bridge, but to the east side of the tunnel. Sorry, north side of the tunnel, south side of the bridge. Because up here in Yelgan, there's nothing. This is typical Barringbar Ranges. This is where nobody ever sees from the concert, right? This is on the other side of the railway line corridor, which is in there in those trees. But the idea was, the people screened and they said, there's a train at Byron Bay, the railway lines are there, why can't we have a train out here to Yelgan? Well, the point is the track has to be re-cleaned, reopened, reassessed, insurances, and Christ knows what. Now, as you can see there, it's been heavily grown over. This is why they couldn't use the train last year, but now they've got the approval to come into here and get all this sorted out. So there's a railway sleepers there. The bridge is obviously steel. It's never going to fall down in 500 years. There's the old Yelgan Creek. And what they do now is build their little platform up there on this side of the tunnel and use it. There's the old Pacific Highway just here, as I was trying to say before, and the guys give me a funny look. And you can see that is the old highway. There's the old guardrails. And there's the white lines. And of course he's blocked it up there for himself. And of course you have taggers come out here, so it's not an isolated area, really isolated. So the point is, you had a train station there, they could walk over there and they're straight in the place. The tractor thing could come over there and pick them up and take them back in. But I put that proposal in back there in 2006 and I got turned deaf ears on. So, because that was my business plan. But anyway, that's just something Mr. Hominoid does. That's another part of me. Anyway, that's it there from me, from Mr. Hominoid. Out of Yelgun, Yelgun, splendour in the grass or roll over in the mud. See you later from Mr. Hominoid. Oh, by the way, just up the road is the Yelgun rest area, just up the side of the motorway. You can find that on Google, they're pretty easy. And then you can just follow a little bit, half a kilometre up the road, which is that it's up there. And that's the overpass that goes into the rest area. So it's about a kilometre up the road. If you want to find it on Google Earth, Yelgun, Yelgun, New South Wales. It is not in Byron Bay, it's at Yelgun. All right, see ya.